Welcome. I've had several people say they'd like a short, on the mat session to be able to just kind of feel better. Maybe they've been sitting in their desk too long, or maybe they have been inactive and they want to get back into their body and they want to get back into some activity without it being strenuous. So that's what today's session's all about. Today we have a mat, and I have next to me a block, a ball, and some little balls. We're probably not going to use the little balls today. I don't think we're going to have time, but we're going to use the other ones, and I'll show you how that goes. So if you'll go ahead and get your mat ready, and let's get down. And I want you to start with your head on the mat and your feet in the other direction, just in a nice reclining position. Let's get started. Now, as you lay down, start by bending your knees so that your low back gets some pressure taken out from under it. Sometimes when we immediately go down, whether it's at night or during the day, it's just a little too much for the back. And start with the bent knees and just gently sway left and right, kind of just rolling the hips left and right. You're starting to wake up that low back. And whether you've been sitting or lying in bed from the last night's sleep, or whatever the circumstances are, this is a gentle way to wake up the low back without much stress. And then come to stillness. And now extend the left leg out and bring the right leg into the knee and just pull it in nice and tight. Be sure your hands are behind the knee on the thigh so that you're not putting unnecessary pressure on the top of the knee and the ligaments and connective tissue there. And let's just pull that in nice and tight. Now extend the right leg all the way out. Bring the left leg in nice and tight. Pull it in, really stretch gently but firmly in the groin area and the back. And you'll feel a gentle stretch. Pull it in nice and tight and extend that leg out. Let's bring the right knee back in again, this time stretching a little deeper. And let's flex and point both feet. As we flex and point both feet, we're moving the calves, moving the back of the leg as well as the front of the leg. This is just starting to waken it up. Extend the right leg out, bring the left leg in, pull it in nice and tight, and flex and point. Just a gentle flex and point, but be sure you go through the full range of motion and make sure the foot is going up and down in a smooth fashion. Extend both legs all the way out. Let's bring the right leg back in again, pull it in nice and tight, and then using your hands to assist you, let's make nice little circles in a slow fashion with that right knee. And that starts to wake up the synovial fluid distribution of the hip. And one more circle, and when you complete that circle, reverse the direction of your circle. Your hands and arms are there to guide you, but they're not doing the work. You're actually utilizing the muscle of the hip to make this rotation movement. Come to stillness, pull it in nice and tight again, extend that leg all the way out. Pull the left leg in, pull it in nice and tight, stretch a little deeper, and then let's make those nice, gentle, slow circles. Slow allows the synovial fluid of the joint to be able to distribute. If we go too fast, we rush through it. This way it's nice and smooth and gentle. Complete that next circle and then reverse the direction of your circles. We want to go in both directions so we smooth out the movement of the hips one at a time. Very good. Pull that knee in nice and tight again. Make sure you thoroughly stretch there in the groin area. Extend that leg all the way out. Pause and notice if your low back feels different. Own that change, whatever the change is, whether it's substantial or minute. Own it. Keep it. That's yours. The benefits of yoga are immediate. Bring both knees to your chest and a little rock side to side. Now, as you're doing this, you notice that my gaze is toward the ceiling. I'm not rolling my neck left or right. And that's one of the reasons why we try to balance the body left to right. Come to stillness with your movement, and then pull the knees in a little deeper, and then stretch the legs straight up toward the ceiling. Point the toes toward the ceiling, like you want to just be able to point both toes. Make sure that they're even. Notice if they're tight. Pull your toes back to your face as you flex your feet down. And then point the toes one more time. Flex again. Again, point and flex and point and flex. This time, bring your knees to your chest and another little rock side to side. Extend the left leg down and put the right ankle on top of the left knee. So our left foot is on the floor, our right ankle is on top of our left knee. Use your right hand and place it on the right knee and gently push. Now make sure the right shoulder is down on the mat, your gaze is still on the ceiling, and you're gently expanding and opening the inner thigh, very, very high on the inner thigh with this particular stretch. It's gentle, but it's deep. Release your hand. Take the right hand, put it between both legs, and pull the left knee towards your face. As you pull the left knee towards your face, you're in a modified pigeon pose here, a four-way stretch. And extend the left leg all the way up and flex and point both ankles. And slow, thorough, deliberate movement of both ankles. And ending that, point, 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 flex, 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 very good, and relax. Now try to bring that left knee a little closer towards your face. Find the muscles around your tailbone and try to push your tailbone away. We're activating the pelvic floor of the pelvic bowl, and we want to push the tailbone away from our face. And relax everything down. Pause and notice, does one side feel different than the other? We've stretched out one side thoroughly and the other side is waiting to be done. So let's pick the left foot up, put it on top of the right knee. So the right foot is on the floor, knee is bent, and the left ankle is on top of the right knee. Very good. Use your left hand and the left shoulder remains on the floor, but a gentle push to push that inner thigh open of the left leg. And just allow that opening to occur. The left arm is straight, and that's where you get your triangulation for the pressure of that. Very good. Now release and allow the left hand to go in between both legs. Pull the right leg into the chest. And just hold it there for a moment. Really feel the benefit of the stretch there in the left glute, the left IT band, the left low back. Straighten the right leg all the way up and flex and point both feet. By pointing and flexing in this fashion, we're exercising and stretching the front and the back of both legs simultaneously at different angles. Balancing left to right. Now point, 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 and pull it back into a flex, a deep flex, 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 and relax everything down. Pause and notice the benefits of that. Very good. Now let's extend both legs all the way out. Pick your left leg up, move it out to the side. We're moving the left leg to the left side and moving it out about 35-degree angle. Pick the right leg up and put it on top of the left leg so that as we cross at the ankles, you'll begin to notice the stretch immediately at the right side of the body near the waist. Extend both arms up overhead and allow the arms to relax on the floor. You're expanding the stretch there in the right side of the body on the outside of the body. Very good. Now pick your upper body up and rotate it to the left so that the entire right side of the body is stretching. Stretch, 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 and relax. The stretch runs from the right knee up to the right hip, over the right waist, up into the rib cage, underneath the armpit, and all the way to the right elbow. And then bring the upper body back to center. The arms come down to your sides. Bring the right leg back to center, the left leg back to center, and pause and just relax. Allow your body to settle into this relaxation. Notice that you had a stretch on the entire right side of the body. Pick the right leg up, move it out to the right, about a 35-degree angle, pause, and then pick the left leg up and put it on top of that right leg. Immediately you feel a stretch on the left side of the body around the waistline, and it starts at the left knee, comes up the IT band on the outside, and then up into the left side of the body. Now extend both arms up overhead, relax both arms down on the mat, relax and allow the stretch to continue up the side of the body. Very good. Now pick your upper body up and move it to the right. Allow both arms to remain on the floor. The shoulders are down, but you have a complete stretch on the left side of the body, starting at the left knee, working up the IT band, all the way up through the left hip, the left waist, up into the rib cage, underneath the left armpit, and all the way to the left elbow. Very good. Take a deep cleansing breath in this posture. Allow the stretch to be deep and thorough. Bring your upper body back to center. Both arms come down to your sides. And then pick the left leg up, bring it back to center. The right leg up, bring it back to center. And pause. Now allow both sides of the body to assimilate the benefits of that stretch. In doing so, that allows the body to balance the left and the right, the front and the back, the top and the bottom. This relaxation is important that we get the maximum benefits from the movements that we do. Okay, at this point in time, we're ready to bring both hands behind our head. Elbows are out flat on the floor. Our gaze is toward the ceiling, and we're just stretching a little bit underneath our armpits. Now bring your left arm straight up toward the ceiling and attempt to reach up, keeping the back on the floor, but the shoulder lifts. We're going to retract and protract our shoulder a little bit here. So bring the shoulder down, push it back up, try to reach that ceiling, and bring it back down, push against the floor with your shoulder, push the shoulder up and the hand reaches to the ceiling, and then one last time, push against the floor with that shoulder. Drop the hand across the body so that it just stretches gently. Bring the right hand over and gently pull that shoulder toward the center line. Just gently relaxing. Use your right hand to assist your left hand to come back down on the floor. Extend your left arm straight up toward the ceiling. Try to reach to the ceiling. You'll probably move 2 or 3 inches. Now bring the shoulder back down on the floor and push on the floor. Reach to the ceiling. Push, 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 push up. And then bring the shoulder back down on the floor, pushing against the floor. 2 more times. Reach to the ceiling. And then pull back toward the floor. Push on the floor hard. And reach to the ceiling. One last time. And then use that shoulder and push against the floor. From that pushing motion, allow the right hand to just rotate across the body. Pick the left hand up and gently pull that right shoulder toward the center line. We're stretching that shoulder out front and back, allowing it to just flow into place. And then use your left hand to assist the right hand to come to a reclining position. Very, very good. Now, we have our ball nearby. So if you'll get your ball, and let's put it under our back. And the reference point here is in the middle of the back. Both hands are behind your head. You're comfortably resting on the ball. You feel a gentle pressure. It's right in the dead center of the spine, not off to one side or the other. Slowly open your chest up and allow your head to just come down on the mat. And take a deep cleansing breath in. We're opening up the heart chakra, the chest area. Allowing the pecs to relax. Many times we have stretched them. We stretched the back of the body a few minutes ago. Now we're stretching the front. And then not using your neck muscles, but use your abdomen muscles, roll all the way up. Bring your elbows together. And then open the elbows out wide, roll all the way down. Breathe. Using your abdomen muscles, pick your upper body up. Bring the elbows together again. Slowly roll all the way down. Take a deep cleansing breath in, and as you exhale, use your abdomen muscles and pull yourself up. And one last time, roll all the way down. Breathe in, and as you exhale, pull yourself all the way up. Slowly sit up, take your ball away, turn around and face the front. Now your legs can be crossed or they can be straight out in front of you in staff, whichever is best for your knees, best for your back. And let's slowly start to make a few Sufi circles, just slowly rotating on your sits bones, making sure that each sits bone is on the mat and there's a gentle push with each circle. We're actually activating the release of the myofascial chain that crosses over the sits bone. Very good. Come to stillness and reverse the direction of your circles. Your gaze is soft, your eyes are relaxed, your jaw is relaxed. The body's starting to relax in this position, but the muscles along either side of the spine are still firm and capable. Strong, guiding the body, a state of relaxation and yet at the same time erectness. Come to stillness, then change whichever leg is in front. And let's do our circles again. Wanting to balance the body, left to right, front to back, top to bottom. Breathe. And one more circle in this direction. And when you complete that circle, come to stillness and reverse the direction of your circles. Notice that the circles are nice and slow, gentle but deliberate. This allows the deepest amount of movement in the body at the cellular level. Come to stillness. Let's place the left hand down on the mat. Bring the right hand over. A gentle stretch on the side of the body. Breathe. Reach that hand up. Bring your gaze with it. Pause. And then reach that hand behind you. Bring your gaze to that extended right hand. And bring it back around to the front. Bring the right hand down on the mat. Let's bring the left arm up. A stretch to that side. Stretching the body completely and thoroughly. Bring the left hand up, the gaze comes with it, and then bring the hand back behind you. A nice gentle stretch as you're stretching and doing a spiral with the entire spine. Bring the hand back, both hands are on your knees. Roll your shoulders gently. Pause, reverse the direction of your circles on your shoulders. And let's take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Hands come up, hands touch, hands come to your chest. Namaste. Thank you for joining this session. I look forward to seeing you again.